Ash Sarkar is receiving a lot of backlash for her recent interviews and new book Minority Rule, where she talks about liberal identity politics and how she thinks it's harming the left and is being used as a weapon of the right to win elections and keep the left divided. Don't say that the left can't agree on anything. Everyone's very annoyed at the clickbaity thumbnail, "Woke is over" from Navarra. It's very tasteless and just inappropriate. Now, I think there are some good points in the interviews and some very bad, but I'm not here to debate the good, the bad, and the ugly. I just want to point out what I think's missing from this entire argument. I know she's doing this through the lens of liberal identity politics, and yes, the left do fight with each other more than the right do, but what I think she's missing here is that the left does not have good, strong leadership right now, and I don't think that's anything to do with liberal identity politics, as she calls it. If we take two of the biggest leaders on the left who almost made it to the top and still successfully united the left, we have Jeremy Corbyn and Bernie Sanders. Now, these are two figures who of course have their faults, but were ultimately ousted by the establishment for being too left, as the establishment wanted the establishment candidates to fight on behalf of the establishment and not against it. They weren't ousted or lost because of identity politics, they were ousted by the establishment. I don't think Trump would have won in 2016 if Bernie was on the ballot, and Corbyn got 40% of the vote in 2017 and still got more votes in 2019 than Starmer did in 2024. But ultimately, the establishment of the Labour Party, the right-wing establishment, ousted him. Trump could have easily lost last year if Biden, the establishment candidate, stepped down like he said he would. Looking at this through the lens of Ash Sarkar's argument, I don't believe that if we had the right leaders at the top right now, that the left wouldn't unite under a class banner. Of course the left would unite if we had the right candidates. And even though I agree with Ash that we need to focus more on class issues and not be distracted by manufactured right-wing culture wars as much, the ultimate problem is that the left-leaning establishment has failed to unite because they purged the left. They purged what united us, and now we're living through the consequences.